Hello, my spicy friends. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded an actual video. I've got some real life stuff going on, college work, you know how it is. But I figured, you know what? It's a new Go Battle League season. All of the terrible formats of season 12 are over. I can make some time, put out a quick video showcasing one of the newest additions to Go Battle League Season 13's new move update. Um, High Horsepower Mamoswine. Is it good? Well, it's not. This isn't really a good judge of that. It's just rank 1 battles, very start of the season, but there's already some very talented players that I'm up against. So I figured it'd be fun to show it off a little bit, have some fun with it. Um, but generally, from my experience battling with high horsepower Shadow Mamoswine, is that it does hit very hard, but it has terrible bulk. You will see very soon how well it tanks a neutral rock slide from Galarian Stunfisk. Maybe not exactly soon, but you will see it eventually. You'll see it. Now, this matchup here, it's pretty boring, not gonna lie. It's just the Lantern Mirror, which is basically just throwing Thunderbolts, maybe baiting with Surf, although I doubt it. My plan here, I am just going to go for an avalanche of Mamoswine. It's pretty simple, really. Mamoswine, yeah, we can't tank a neutral Surf. I looked it up. It does like 85%. Pretty hilarious, actually, but also pretty painful. So we're gonna shield up again, build up a little bit of energy. I was thinking, hey, I can probably force a shield or something. Um, but it seems like a lot of people aren't even aware that high horsepower Mamoswine is a thing, or if they are, they just don't care, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely one that's gone under the radar as far as new moveset updates go. I think it's pretty cool. It may I think it's gonna see more use in like Ultra League or Master League, to be honest with you. In Great League, it just feels a bit too frail, and Walrein does the whole ice and ground coverage thing better, even though it doesn't get the same type of attack bonus. It is faster, um, but and bulkier too. But I do have to say, Mamoswine packs one hell of a punch. Let me tell you that. So this game is interesting. We actually do outpace the Trevenant. We just kind of powder snow down. And I guess outpace is the wrong word. We're dealing more fast move pressure to it than it's dealing to us because we're super effective. Although, look, the difference isn't even that big because Mamoswine is so frail. But my plan for a little bit of timing, we are just going to take it on the Pidgeot. Now, normally swapping Pidgeot into anything is not generally a good strategy just because, it pretty easily gets RPS like this, where it's like, okay, pretty rough situation. Luckily for us, though, this is a water gun lantern. Water gun lantern is terrible, dog shit. Please never use it. I am begging you, as my spicy friends. Water gun lantern is it's pretty bad. It is slow, mediocre fast move. Meh. Would not recommend ever. So we are totally fine going down here because although they have the shield advantage, we have the energy advantage, and they are heavily debuffed. So I can comfortably tank pretty much anything they want to throw out here. If they want to go for a Thunderbolt or whatever, they can be my guest. I do not care. We are going to spawn with our own Thunderbolt here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. A little bit of lag. You know how it is. But we're fine. They swap in Shred, we bring in Mamoswine. Unfortunately, this does erase their debuff. But, yeah, we're just going to throw out some avalanches here. They do not shield this, I think, which was pretty surprising. But they are going to shield this, which I guess I understand. Okay, yeah, not really a whole lot else to say. They're just gonna water gun us down, so my response is to just bring in my own lantern and shock down. This was a little risky, but I figured they did not really have enough energy for a thunderbolt because, again, water gun is not very good on lantern, and I was correct. Nice, we love to see it. Ugh, okay, now in comes Mawile. We're gonna go for a Thunderbolt here. I was thinking of going for a double Thunderbolt, but after seeing how much damage we're doing, I think a Thunderbolt and a Surf will be enough to knock it out. I decided to shield up here just in case, you never can be too careful. It could be like a fucking Iron Head or something, and that somehow knocks us out. Yeah, I was right. I don't know if that was gonna knock me out or not. It very well might have, might not. We're pretty bulky. So, yeah, could have gone either way, to be honest with you. So, pretty solid second game. Let's see what our next opponent is. What are we up against here? Uh, we are up against a Machoke, a purified Machoke. Okay, this is pretty spicy. 1301 CP. I didn't want to switch immediately into uh, Pidgeot? Yeah, because remember, it's a bad idea to directly swap into Pidgeot. So I figured, hey, why not just swap into Lanturn, force it out. In comes Razor Leaf Meganium. This is a very interesting pick, I will say that, just because, usually you expect it to be Vine Whip or Frenzy Planter or something. But, okay. It is kicking our ass. So yeah, I mean it's working. It's working pretty well, man. Good on you. We're going to go for a Surf again. Luckily, we managed to grab a shield, so I am just going to go in as Pidgeot and Wing Attack all the way down. It almost works, but unfortunately, check this out. This Solar Beam does so much damage. I was really surprised. That is a lot of damage for a resisted Solar Beam on a decently bulky Pokemon. I was impressed by that. So in comes Flareon. We want to win this, or at least that's like the plan, because I don't want Mamoswine going up against Machoke. But I figure, okay, it's now or never. I'm gonna go for High Horsepower and knock it out. And luckily, we just barely make it. That was a little risky because they could have caught on their own Machoke. But I don't know if they want to do that. I think they want to bring in Machoke and try to win. Uh, they're going to throw, which is interesting. I don't really have a lot of commentary here. I was not expecting that. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, so this was really close. We just barely made it to a feather dance, and that just barely knocked it out. So yeah, nice, nice. We love to see it. Just barely pulling out a dub. That was a very close game, actually. Just wanted to say good job, trainer. That was a interesting team. Got me good. Let's see who is up next. Another Trevenant. Okay, this is also our last game for today because I wanted to quickly make a video for Season 13. I realized I already did the first game out of this set like yesterday. So yeah, we're kind of rushing here a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna go for the high horsepower here and knock out. What are we hitting here? All right, G-Fisk. That was a bit of again, a very risky play because they decided to shield. Even then, though, I think Avalanche from Shadow Mamoswine does a respectable amount of damage to G-Fisk, so I don't think it would have been that bad of an idea to bait there. But nonetheless, Pidgeot is definitely not a G-Fisk counter. I think G-Fisk beats us like even when we're up 2 shields, so not the best idea. Let's see how do they respond to this? This is very interesting. They take the Surf. Fantastic. We'd love to see it. Getting hit by Surf. What's going to happen next? They're going to go for a Rock Slide. They bait correctly, which is kind of sad. I was hoping to, I don't even know, get to a Thunderbolt or something, but they decided to throw. Okay. Pretty interesting. I'm just going to go in with Pidgeot and try to farm all the way down, get a bunch of energy. I think that's the best plan right now. I don't think anything they can throw at us is going to do much damage, but we'll have to see. This might hurt a bit. Just a Seed Bomb. All right. Yeah, not very much. I think we are going to be just fine farming this thing all the way down. I wasn't sure what was going on there. I wasn't really sure if they're going to concede or lagging or whatever is happening there. This game is crazy, man. They go for another Seed Bomb. All right, my plan is just throw a Brave Bird at whatever comes out next, and it's a Ninetales. Not great. I was really hoping not see any of these after the Charm nerf, but yeah, they are still around. And I guess in retrospect, it wasn't much of a Charm nerf anyway. Luckily, I managed to bring in my Mamoswine just in time. I figure I'm going to see if I can drain this thing's energy, get to an Avalanche in time. No, unfortunately, we just barely miss out on it. But we get the last second wing attack somehow. And that lets us reach a Brave Bird, winning the game somehow. Man, that is crazy. Thanks for watching, my spicy friends. Thanks for tuning into this game. And remember, stay spicy.